So these are two notes that I sent that I wanted to share with you, give you some idea behind the scenes things that I'm doing along the way to develop relationships. I think the four of you figured out at this point that success isn't just based on how well did we design the rain garden. It's all about getting approvals and getting people to answer questions and return phone calls. And so we're always looking to build relationships, and it's for two reasons. One is it's just to get through approvals, and two is to get more work. So in the end, that's a hat that as you move up the ladder of responsibility, that both of those things are crucial, that we kind of lean on you to do that. And so this was for the Plainbrook project. And I have two different angles here. One's Zach Barner, note to Zach Barner, who's planning director. What is Zach's title? Yeah, director of planning over there in East Whiteland. And so much of what goes on runs through Zach over there. And two of you know from your experience on the Great Valley Corporate Center and other stuff that's going on. So in this particular case, and so if we need help or try to figure out what's going on, Zach's a key person. So I always want to, I know Zach well and I have a good relationship. That is nice, yet I'm always looking to build on that relationship in some way or another. And in doing that, I never want to do anything that's dishonest or just a game that I'm playing, because sooner or later you get caught in that. You know, if you just write nice things because you're just trying to, you know, curry favor in and of itself, then that's not going to get you far. Whatever I do, I try to be genuine about along the way. I'm not trying to fake something. So in this particular case, it was a simple thing, but Zach gave us a heads up that the township, normally we send the CAD files over, PDF or whatever, so CAD files, PDF, and they project it on the screen. They've got multiple screens now and everything. And I think we've said in the past, I always take a hard copy because just in case something doesn't go right. Well, this time I was like, you know, they got it down pat, everything's okay. And fortunately, Zach took the time to send a note and say, hey, the zoning hearing board, turns out doesn't like to use the computer and would prefer to do a presentation. So that simple gesture, I just took the time to write a short note saying thank you. It's really not a big deal, but the people, I'll call it the clerical or admin side of our world, just somebody acknowledging that they did something nice is unusual. They just don't get notes like this very often. So my thought is to try to encourage that. Anytime administratively, like I've gotten to know the lady in Wallace Township. It's my hometown anyway, but they're really, really helpful. And so she and I have a good relationship, and excited to see her the other day. And so just constantly think about that. And an example would be if it's going to be even more important when we do the Wawa Long Pond, because it's remote. You know, we can't run over and drop anything off. So, and we don't really know the players from out of the area. So every time there's a communication, any way to make that a comfortable, I really appreciate all your help, your support, or whatever the case may be. The meetings get done, you send a handwritten note. I did this by email, but it could be handwritten. Okay, you thinking something?
We didn't send one for Warrington to Rob.
I said it has to be genuine. Didn't I say that? So talk about the municipal side. You also see here, and these are subtle little things. So Ryan Furlong is helping Lou Calabreca. I'm interpreting that to mean that he's what I'll call a junior attorney, and trying to find his way and to have a sense of importance in what he's doing. And so I wanted to acknowledge that. He did give a very thorough outline. And I suspect that Luke told him something of what needed to be done, and he prepared it. As you kind of along, and you're going to have to do your own presentations, you'll be all over the person who prepares you properly and really has an outline, and it's solid and it's helpful. Because there's nothing worse than being up there and being stuck having to answer a question for which they didn't prep you, so you're not quite, and it's could potentially be controversial. So one, I just want to thank him because it was very detailed, and we have other projects where it's nowhere near that detailed, and you're kind of just winging it a little bit. Riley Riper as a whole, that's the way it is, and Lou never wants to have a bad hearing, so he's always going to do it. Denise is the same way, and others there. The second thing is just to acknowledge, in essence, subtly, that somebody who's in the background on the other side, on the support team overall, the client's team, that they did a really good job in helping out. I don't know, maybe once a week I find something to do this. Now with my role change, it'll give me more time to do that and to really help develop those relationships. There isn't a situation where you're gonna write one of these a day. I bring this up more as just to alert to you to start that connections of what's going on and how it's happening. Attorneys play such a crucial role in getting work, but also buffering us from the clients, or working as a team when the client's a little challenging with something that's going on. And so attorneys play a really crucial role. So getting to know them personally and knowing them well is really helpful. So I just encourage you to as time goes on and you're starting to handle more of the phone calls and the more things are going on, to look for an opportunity to send an email, write a note. You were at a meeting and you just pull them off to the side, and hey, just decide, I just want to tell you how much I appreciated what you did and so forth. Look for those opportunities and try to take advantage of that as you go along. So that was a particular project. Hearings are good opportunities, sort of milestone marks or whatever the case may be. Like I said, if the township does you a favor, you start looking at, again, like I said, Wallow Long Pond, whatever. We go into West Brandywine Township 4, there's another Wallow we're looking at. We haven't been in there, somewhere we haven't been. Going on there. So, thoughts, comments?
We have a Keep Smart meeting right now.
So I told him to
Zach,
do that.
actually.
It is exactly, okay. I was thinking I was a couple minutes fast, all right? Very good, thank you.